Good evening, Drs. Ronnie and members of the board. My name is Jim Hayes, and I am the very proud principal at Yuba Gardens Intermediate. This is my 5th year as the principal at YG, and there is nowhere else I would rather be than serving this school community. This slide gives you a snapshot of our school. We have 741 students. Our special populations are as follows. And something we are very proud of is we have 222 students enrolled in honors classes or our accelerated math courses, which are designed to prepare kids for the rigor of high school AP courses. YG SIPSA ensures that all students have an opportunity to receive a fair and equitable high-quality education. Our SIPSA is developed with input from stakeholders and is directly aligned to the district LCAP. Our school data sources are aligned with our LCAP indicators, and 3 separate areas will be highlighted in the upcoming slides. Our academic indicators are our CASP scores in ELA and math, and our universal screeners in STAR reading and STAR math. Another area that is highlighted in our school data is around the school environment. And finally, our last indicators show how we are doing on the 8th grade science test, as well as our English learner program. On this slide, you will find our preliminary CASP results in ELA. An analysis of this data shows that our 7th graders improved by 2%, and our STAR reading scores improved 4% from the end of last year to the beginning of this year. Our STAR scores closely mirror the district averages as well. This slide shows our preliminary CASP math data. On here, you can see that our scores have remained stagnant, but there are a significant number of students who are very close to moving up a level. For our STAR math scores, our 7th graders increased 7% last year over the course of the year and 6% overall. This slide shows our science data as well as our LPAC data. Our science scores have remained close to the same, while our LPAC scores show that students are progressing, and the 8th grade cohort last year increased 6% overall. Our second area of focus is our school environment. This slide shows our total suspensions as of September 25th compared to the same time frame last school year. The analysis shows a 65% decrease in the total suspensions this year compared to last year at this time. Of note, you can see that we've also had a 58% decrease in physical altercations as well. This slide shows our chronic absenteeism rate for the last 2 years. We've seen a 7% decrease in the total absenteeism rate, and we are off to a good start as our ADA is 2.5% higher this year than last year over the first 20 days of school. As stated earlier, YG has created a SIPSA that aligns to the LCAP goals for MJUSD. The next slides identify the actions and criteria we will utilize to improve student outcomes. Our first SIPSA goal addresses academic performance. The activities in this goal are we use a program called FlexiSchedule, which allows teachers to pull kids during our tutorial time to give much needed intervention during the school day. We also provide collaboration hours to our teachers outside the school day so they can work together to better target student success. The success criteria will be below at the end of each slide as well. Our second goal is built around the climate and safety of our students. We use a PBIS reward system to award students points when they are exhibiting pride. We have running Tier 1 and Tier 2 teams to make sure we are implementing PBIS with fidelity and also working to support our struggling students. We now implement Smart Pass on campus, so we always know which students are using the restroom. This has proved very helpful as the adults on campus now know which students are out of class and for how long. This slide has our PBIS slogan. We want all students to show pride on campus. When we catch them doing these things, we reward them with points that translate to prizes in our PBIS online store. This year, our school was awarded a bronze for PBIS implementation, and our goal is to become gold next year. Goal 3 is to prepare every student with college and career readiness. To that end, we are implementing AVID. We have 7 honors courses or accelerated courses on campus to push students academically. We also have a career fair in the spring, and we have developed a speaker series where professionals from different fields come in and share their journey and experience with our kids. Our fourth goal is about building supports for our English learners and our most at-risk students. Listed here is how we are supporting these groups, as well as our criteria to see if we're being effective. Our fifth goal focuses on homeschool communication. Last year, we created Facebook and Instagram pages and have been working hard to boost our social media presence within the community. Our sixth and final goal is improving access and inclusion opportunities for our special education students. This year, I'm proud to say that we have increased the number of co-taught classes by a total of 5. We will continue to look at ways to support our students in the general education setting with their typically developing peers as we move forward. Our total budget for the school year is as follows on this slide. Our school site council will continue to look at targeted and Title I allocations throughout the year and determine how best to support all of our students. A few things of note that I wanted to bring to your attention is we now have a Warrior Wellness Center on campus. This is in partnership with YCOE, and we are working now on staffing the center with a prevention specialist and a social worker full-time. This hub will be the epicenter for all things related to student and family support and will be a game changer for our community. Another program to mention is our music program. The music room got a major facelift over the summer, and we are excited to continue to see this program grow as they have already won many prestigious awards, including a silver rating last year at the Forum Music Festival, which puts them in the top 20% of all bands in the United States. And finally, none of these things are achievable without a dedicated and conscientious staff. I'm extremely lucky to be working alongside all of the staff members in this building. So I want to give a huge shout out to all of them for their tireless work for our kids and community. Thank you for your time this evening. And remember, it's a great day to be a warrior.